You're incredibly lucky to live in a part of Canada that offers such a great variety of great rides, interesting towns, good foods, and beautiful scenery. In this video, instead of rushing through a long list, I initially thought maybe I'll do a list of 10. I'm going to actually focus and concentrate a bit more on 5 regions that offer multiple beautiful towns, great rides, great accommodation, and great food opportunities as well. So these rides aren't ranked from the best to worst. I'm going to do them alphabetically because they're all awesome. These are simply 5 regions of many in Ontario that I've personally done that I've really enjoyed riding. I also had a really good vibe there of the towns I was staying in or the cities I was staying in. It offers opportunities, like I said. I'll give you some anecdotes as we go through here of either a really nice scenery. All of them will have places that you can stay, that there's accommodation opportunities and great food opportunities as well is always important to me. These are 5 regions that I've personally enjoyed in the past year, and they all offer something a little bit different, so I think you'll enjoy following along with me. I'd also love to hear from you if you've done any of these rides yourself, and if you have any desire to get out and try it again, so make sure you comment on the video. It is fitting that this is the first on the list, as this is one of my favorite rides this year. Cornwall makes a great base for riding one of the nicest stretches of the Great Lakes Waterfront Trail. This past summer I spent the day cycling from Cornwall to Morrisburg on a beautiful day. Definitely one of the highlights of my cycling recent journeys on a trip to Montreal, which is fantastic as well. So about 13 kilometers after leaving Cornwall, we came across this Lost Villages museum, which is a bit of a recreation of several villages that were intentionally flooded in the 50s to make way for the St. Lawrence Seaway. See the sign there for the parkway. I noticed quite a few more hotels, motels, and eateries than I noticed when I was here last time a few years ago, but I guess word's got out how pretty this is. The ride through the Longshore Parkway is an absolute must. It's about a 10-kilometer ride, as you can see here, through a chain of 11 islands that make up a beautiful, beautiful ride. I really enjoyed my time here. This is actually the first time I used my drone to get a few different pictures of it. You can see water on both sides. You can actually camp along the parkway during the summer season. This is a cool little land bridge, which I love those, that goes along with the water. Absolutely loved it. Just at the Upper Canada Bird Sanctuary, which is quite an important migratory area for birds. I think it's like up to 150 species can come through here. So you can see here is Upper Canada Village, which is on the more eastern end of this ride, which is a historic pioneer village. Make sure you get this ride on your list as soon as you can. You won't regret it. The Kingston and Frontenac region is one of the most diverse cycling areas in eastern Ontario. Within about an hour of Kingston, you can access multiple rail trails, lakes, and classic Canadian Shield scenery. Here you can see a lot of the history apparent in Kingston, downtown Kingston, which is Canada's first capital. We're in Confederation Park. You can see it's a beautiful area. You can see City Hall from here. And the water. So the tower over there is another part of the Kingston fortifications. You see a picture of Fort Henry. And here actually as you head east is the beautiful Thousand Island Waterfront Trail. It's about a 37-kilometer trail that you can hit. It's totally paved. You can also stop in at the beautiful village here of Rockport, where you can get sort of a riverside restaurant or a boat cruise. Heading the other way, west is from Prince Edward County to Kingston's a beautiful section, road section of the Waterfront Trail as well, which hugs the lake most of the way. 20 minutes north of Kingston's beautiful village of Sydenham, which has featured in several of my Cataraqui Trail videos. Cataraqui Trail is one of the most underrated trails in Ontario. As you can see here, Great Canadian Shield, topography, small lakes, rock cuts. It's absolutely one of my favorites. The drone footage gets to show some of the beautiful footage here. About an hour from Kingston, continuing north, Sharbot Lake, one of Ontario's best trail towns. Absolutely quaint little village, lots of lakes. As you can see here, Highway 7 is there as well, so it's easy to access. So here I'm going north of Sharbot Lake. As you can see how beautiful it is on the KMP Trail. There's an Airbnb in Clarendon Station a bit north, which is an old railway station turned into an Airbnb. And here's the Cardinal Cafe in Sharbot Lake. That's a favorite to stop and get a snack. In Sharbot Lake, where the two trails converge, is a bit of a railway museum. And you can take KMP Trail or this new trail I just discovered this year, the Tay Havelock Trail, which is, as you can see, absolutely beautiful. One of the most underrated rides I've done in a long time.
Now, this is pretty. A good portion of today's route is going to be paved. There'll be a little bit of gravel, I think, in some sections, but what a gem to have this. Absolutely gorgeous so far. Beautiful September morning.
The city of Ottawa is one of Canada's best cities for recreational cyclists with extensive pathways. I believe there's over 1,000 kilometers of cycling pathways around the city. Of course, lots of history. Here you can see Parliament Building and the Eternal Flame. These rapids are really cool. You can stop at as you head a little bit west along past Parliament Building.
Cool how this little bistro set up right here along the pathway in the river. Get a view of the river. Lots of people enjoying it, which is really nice to see. So I'm on the Champlain Bridge, which is one of the bridges that connects Ottawa over to Gatineau, Quebec. So on the Gatineau, Quebec side is the pathway. It's called the Voyageur Pathway. I've known this for a while, but I haven't been on it, so I'm only going to do a small section today before I head back to Ottawa.
So here are some images of from the Champlain Lookout in Gatineau Park. I don't have any videos yet of that, but I hope to get back there someday. The William Commanda Bridge is a very cool pedestrian bridge which they've refurbished the last few years. As you can see here, it's named after a former chief. It's really, really fun to be able to cycle across here. There's the War Museum and the Holocaust Memorial. Lots of museums, lots of history in Ottawa. Fantastic place. If you want to spend actually a few days exploring the Chateau Laurier, I don't think I could afford to stay there, but that would be nice. And the Rideau Canal is really, really pretty along here. Most of you know it for its winter skating, which people really seem to enjoy that.
I'll explore the town a bit more on my way back. We're in Almonte now. If you follow me, you know I just love small town vibes, and this looks perfect.
Almonte is one of my favorite Ontario towns, bar none. The mix of the rivers cutting through it, the beautiful small town, great food, great shops, some history here with Naismith, basketball inventor, is pretty cool. Beautiful little cafe, some nice meals, some food. I really enjoy that, of course, along all my stops. Yum. So Almonte is just one of many beautiful towns along Ontario's longest rail trail, the Ottawa Valley Rail Trail, which stretches from Smith Falls all the way up past Pembroke. You can see here, Almonte is really, really quaint and beautiful. This bridge here is near Pakenham, which is between Arnprior, which is the next stop on this list, And they have this beautiful historic 5-span bridge, which is really scenic. Really enjoy cycling this section, checking out the beautiful small town. Good morning from the OVRT bridge in Arnprior. So today is the second ride in a row I'm doing on the OVRT. So I'm going to go from Arnprior to Almonte this time. I have done Carleton Place to Almonte last year, really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to this. Last night I stayed over in Arnprior and explored the town, really enjoyed it. Really nice downtown area, and you know, again, having both the Madawaska and Ottawa rivers here is really nice. I got some really nice views of that, and they have a really nice waterfront or like river walk trail that I really enjoyed walking around, exploring that to get a really nice vibe of the town as well. So here I'm cycling the little known Bray McNabb Trail, which is an abandoned rail trail as well, which goes from Arnprior to Renfrew. It's really pretty. And Renfrew is another amazing trail town in this area, which connects the Algonquin Trail with K&P Trail and the Bray McNabb Trail. It's like rail trail nirvana. Here I'm cycling along the Ottawa River as I'm heading back towards Arnprior, this really pretty section where you're hugging along between the road and the river. So next up is Prince Edward County, one of my personal favorites. Over the past few years I've had the chance to cycle here a lot, and I have a whole playlist dedicated on my channel to a lot of the rides I've done here. Make sure you check it out. Sandbanks Provincial Park is well known as one of Canada's nicest beaches. What a lot of people don't know is you can actually cycle through Sandbanks Provincial Park, and I've got a few videos, and it's really nice trails. It's not super long, but it's really nice to be able to spend a day cycling through here. It's very relaxed, very pretty, and of course you can add a trip to the beach in as well. You can even cycle through the campgrounds, which is all paved and twisty and turny, kind of fun. So here's Consicon, beautiful little village. You have Lake Ontario on the one side, then the Consicon Lake in the other. As you can see here, the Millennium Trail cycles right across this beautiful lake, and I love stopping there for a picture.
This is downtown Picton. I love it here. It's really nice. This nice shops, really good food.
Here I'm cycling on Big Island. Prince Edward County is one of Ontario's most popular destinations, and for good reason. From a cycling perspective, it offers a mix of rail trails, quiet rural roads, and waterfront riding. I did a series this past summer on a lot of the great craft breweries in the county that you could check out, along with a good ride to do with it. Wellington's another beautiful town here, which rides right along the Millennium Trail, so it's very easy to connect these small towns with some great rides. So there you go for 5 regions that I think work particularly well for day trips or short getaways, that you really combine some of the things that I think most of the people on this channel really enjoy. You know, a new adventure, getting outside in nature, checking out a really good trail, oftentimes more than one trail you can hit when you're at these places. Places you can stay and explore. Again, I have a real penchant for really like small towns. I really enjoy that. A couple on this list, Ottawa and Kingston, are cities, but they're like sort of on the smaller end, where they have like that intimate feel to them that are fairly easy from there if you want to do as a home base to explore elsewhere as well. So if you've been to these areas, you have any other suggestions, places you have favorite routes you want to add, something I've missed, or any place you'd like me to explore next year, make sure you let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next ride.